Good evening, Twitter. Welcome back to another video. Today we got the haunt fully set up and running. It is October 30th, Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Halloween Eve. And yeah, my entire setup is complete. Unfortunately, we did not get the blue floodlight, but it's no big deal anyways. We're only missing that thing. Pretty much we have everything else. So without further ado, let's get into the tour. So starting off, the first thing people might see when walking past is this creepy little guy. Now, he used to work. I don't know what happened to him. I think it's something with his audio, like it blasted out. He doesn't light up. He kind of short circuits. I don't know. It's weird. But I just have him standing right here. I have a weight on him so he doesn't fall over. He honestly looks pretty eerie right there. And when you're standing a little bit away, it kind of doesn't look... it doesn't look like he's like 3 feet tall, you know. It kind of looks just kind of like there. He's kind of like the king in yellow. I don't know, because this entire haunt is based off of H.P. Lovecraft. He's not really yellow, but still, he's kind of in that vein, so it's fitting. You know, we have these two little pathway markers right here. These tell you, hey, there's a pathway right here. And they look like New England lanterns, which is pretty cool. I have a little candle inside of them. They actually move like little flames too. I don't know if you can see that, but there it is. And you have Deathstalker's little area right here. I put a leg right there. Maybe it's the leg of a fisherman. I don't know. Oh, here we have Deathstalker. I believe he's turned on. There you go. I put a fishing net over him because it looks cool. Makes him look more like a sea monster. Yeah, I really dig this spot for him. In this window here, we have some candles. Those look nice right there. And down there, we have my jack-o'-lantern. I just carved this like an hour ago. It looks pretty cool. Just have a pine cone and a little plant next to it because I want to move those there. And then we have Jumping Spider right here. Originally I wasn't going to use him, but he was kind of a last minute addition, you know, just kind of just flesh out the whole area a little more. So I tried to bend his legs to look like tentacles. I don't know how well that works though. Deathstalker just went off again. Let's turn him on. So he's going to be jumping out at people as soon as they walk up the pathway, which is cool. Then down here we have the little seagull area. We have a little bucket with a skeleton fish right here. We have this cool skeleton dude. He hasn't moved once from his wall. I shifted him a little more out of the way so people don't step on him. But yeah, we have a little lantern right there and some more bones. And then the seagull, of course. My glorious king. Up here on this pillar, draped a fishing net over it. Kind of wraps around and comes out on top next to the hanging hook head here. So yeah, this one was one of the essential items. Really love this prop. I dig it so much. I would go as far as to like use it as a prop for like a future costume of some sort. I don't know what costume, but yeah. We got the little porch area right here. I don't know how well you could hear me because the audio is a little loud. Actually, I can turn that down. There we go. We have some buckets with fish. Little fish I found on Amazon. This kind of moves, but I just have it like this. You have a candle right here. A cat. Now, if you're wondering why there's a cat here, H.P. Lovecraft had a cat, and this is in reference to that. Speaking of H.P. Lovecraft, we have some of the books right here. This is the Cthulhu Mythos Tales, and this one is the Complete Cthulhu Mythos, which is pretty cool. I just have them sitting out here. On this wooden crate, we have a bowl of candy for trick-or-treaters. I did not eat any of this. I did not eat any of it, okay? And we got some, like, I don't know what these are, but they fit. Some hooks, like fishing hooks and anglerfish. This was also kind of last minute. I just jammed the hook through his mouth, and I think that looks pretty cool. And it's hanging by that strobe light out there. right here, we have this kind of little Eldritch God. If you don't count me scare acting, then yeah, this is Cthulhu right here. I don't know how well you could see him. This is the strobe light. This is our Cthulhu right here. He's just chilling, you know. He's just chilling. Yeah. Well, he could also be a deep one, but he's more Cthulhu-like. And some fishing net up here too, kind of just hanging from the ceiling. Then we have the Hauntress right here. The speakers down there. Hauntress right here. She's dressed up as a deep one. She has the Squiddles mask from whatchamacallit? Squiddles from Zagoni Studios, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure they're going out of business, they said. So get those masks while you still can. So yeah, have some nautical rope around her too. She's unplugged. Let's plug her in. If I can, there you go. See her in action. I have her going that way instead of this way because I'm scared she might hit people, and I don't want that to happen. So we have her kind of just going that way instead of going this way. So yeah, there's that. She gets a little obnoxious, but other than that, yeah. And another last minute thing. Special guest, Hanging Plague Doctor. I don't know. I just brought him out here because I feel like this little area was missing something. And he kind of fits with the theme just a little bit. He fits a little bit more. If I had that hanging ghost version of this, I would definitely use that here, but I don't. He's turned on.
Release me, or I will unleash a plague that will destroy you.
So yeah, he's just chilling up there. He's not necessarily Lovecraftian, but he goes with the vibe. He goes with the vibe. So let me unplug Hauntress here. There we go. So yeah, that's about it for my display. I would definitely say it turned out better than last year. The season has not been very good, in my opinion. Well, in terms of retail, everything else has been pretty much fine. Retail has absolutely sucked this year. I don't know why. Home Depot, Spirit, Lowe's, nobody is cooking except for the 2 online stores. I don't know why. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. It's just a phenomenon. I don't know. So, yeah. Besides that, I have a feeling tomorrow, aka Halloween, is gonna be pretty cool. I'm not gonna be scare acting this year in the haunt, unlike previous years, because I'm gonna go out with my friends trick-or-treating. And besides it, voice crack. Besides, it would be kind of hard to do that because I don't have any spots, and I think I already have enough jump scare props, that being Jumping Spider and Hauntress. So yeah. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the blue floodlight, like I said earlier, and I wasn't able to get the costume for Ultra Skelly. But I don't know where I would have put an Ultra Skelly, because well, maybe right here somewhere. Ultra Skelly was supposed to also be a deep one, but I didn't get that costume in time, because the mask is $50. Ghoulish Productions Anglerfish mask, $50. 50 bungalows, and maybe I'll do it next year, but next year I have better plans. So next year I'm not going with one theme. It's just going to be 3 sections. The Plague of the Doctor section, which, obviously, Plague of the Doctor's over there. There's going to be a Skinwalker Farm section. Oh, my camera. It's going to be Skinwalker Farm section for the Skinwalkers, of course. Callback to last year, and then another section will just be the doc. So it's going to be a callback to all 3 years. I think next year's gonna be big, dude. Next year's gonna be crazy because Halloween is also on a Saturday, so it's gonna be it's about to go crazy. But this year it's on a Friday, so I think it's gonna go pretty well too. So yeah, that was INNSMOUTH, my haunt for 2025. I'm very happy it came out almost as expected. I'm still kind of bummed about the blue floodlight, but it wasn't really necessary anyways. And if you're wondering why it's kind of bright, I have that porch light thing with the Ring camera on it, so it's a little obnoxious, but whatever. Not much I can do about it. So yeah, happy Halloween, and I'll see you guys later. So Adios.